Alright, so I've got some music going. It's gonna be a drawing stream today. Yeah, I'm just basically gonna be drawing today. I have not used my fancy tablet in a long time, so we'll see how that goes. Um, you'll have to see me struggle to remember what the controls are. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna be drawing, I think, something that looks like a tarot card, because I want to use it as an about section on my page. Hello. Hello. So I want to do something that looks like the tarot card you can see online, kind of. I'm staring at a reference. I might go back and change this a little, but we'll see. So that's because Fridays I get home late from work, but today I don't have work, so I stream in the morning. 7 a.m., 7 p.m. That is kind of funny though. Which one of these is my eraser? Hard eraser. I have like a really weird schedule that I live on. Okay. No, that looks bad. Which of these buttons is undo? Not that one. That one's undo. Okay, so we've got something like this. Drawing out sketches is actually the worst part of drawing. Zoom out a bunch. No, I don't like this already. I hate this already. I think I should start with like very vague outline first. How do I make a new layer? I forget already. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna start with like action lines instead of the whole reference. Okay, so you've got the head. The head's kind of like that. And we've got the body kind of goes out and then inwards. So that's our like basic action line. And if we have like a chest. The head is so far from the chest. Hold on. That looks stupid. Where's the fucking move button? Put that shit down there. Like there-ish. I'll go back and move that later. Yesterday I went to a reptile convention. It was nice, except for the part where I waited in traffic for 2 hours. Did this brush get bigger? No. Me and my roommate, we went hella early. Like, we left at a regular, normal human time to leave. And we got there at a good time, but then immediately, like, got stuck in traffic right outside the parking lot. I think it's I really appreciate when people learn to draw. I think it's just something that takes a long time and it can be really discouraging to learn to draw. But honestly, I always think that art someone has spent time and effort on looks better than something that AI has made. But also, like, I don't know, there's no escaping AI at this point. It's kind of sad. I think we have to accept the reality that AI is probably here to stay. I need to tilt this whole drawing. Is there a transform layer button? See, I've always been poor, and so I have not actually ever commissioned another artist. I really kind of wish I did. Let's rotate this. A little... like, I think right there. I actually would still love to commission some artists sometime, especially now that I'm, like, an adult with, like, a job and live on my own. Ooh, heart. Hololive art. That's fun. See, I have a lot of like characters that I draw, so I'd probably commission my personal characters if I got something. Or I'd maybe commission like my favorite characters from video games. That's also something I might do. I think this head needs a little work. Art. I think the line of the head kind of goes there. I don't know if I've heard of Skeb. Is Skeb just like a commissioning website? I am artist. I do an art. Do I like the shape of this head? Not really. I think the head looks off from the body still. Here. I think maybe the head looks big. Do I have a transformation tool here? Form. Scale. Yeah, I think that's the issue. That the head looked big. Okay. I gotta use my real fingers to measure this on the screen. I think it looks pretty proportional there. Oh, that's cool. I think that sounds hecka cool. I think now, for people, I think VGen is probably pretty popular for commissioning people. I don't think I've ever done a proper commission for someone else before. Usually I just do art for free because I'm just like, my art's not good enough. I'm using this one that came free with my tablet. This is Open Canvas. I eventually want to get something like Clip Studio, but right now I've got Open Canvas because it came free with my tablet. I've heard good things about Ibis, but like this one's pretty nice. Like I said, this one came free with my tablet, so that was pretty nice. My tablet is an XP Pen something something something. I've already forgotten. No, this arm goes farther back, I think. It's been a while since I've drawn on a computer like this. So the arm kind of goes back here. Got like a... Honestly, most of the time I do draw on like my iPad. Unfortunately though, my iPad does not hook up to my computer, so I wouldn't be able to stream if I did it on my iPad. But generally that's where I choose to stream, to draw on, like... Okay, I think that looks good. And then there's kind of like a... I think this maybe needs to stick out a tiny bit more. That... Oh, see, I remember, so that's like a core memory of when I was a kid. Like, my sister used to do that, and that's how we first, like, did art together. Is like my sister would draw stuff, and then we'd use our parents' scanner, and then we'd color stuff online. I'll have to redo this hand, but this is sufficient for the sketch. Okay, so I think we've got a good sketch going on here. The head is a little iffy still, but we can come back to that. Okay. Yeah, I would say, well, actually, I've kind of switched mainly to being on my iPad, I feel like. Do I want to do a traditional full background for this, or do I want to do, like, something different? I don't know. Well, the background's like the last thing, so I don't think I need to do a background. And then I need to draw a balloon dog right here. I have to remember what a balloon dog looks like. They kind of got like bunny ears and they've got a little nose. And then, oh, I can Google. I have an iPad right next to me to look up a reference. Balloon dog. Yes, the balloon dog is my theoretical chat mascot, but I haven't done like anything with it. So there's just like the concept of a balloon dog. I think a balloon dog's a funny, it's like, makes sense because I'm like a clown, but also in the traditional like fool card, he has a white dog with him. And so that's why I'm like, it's a white balloon dog. That's my future chat mascot, or TTS, if I ever make a TTS mascot. Got a balloon dog here. I think his front legs should be up higher. If it looks like I'm like weirdly stretching my neck, it's because I am, because my monitor's fucking huge. Pull down my phone a little so it's less in my way. Oh, I was talking earlier about, your sign is Bennett. The tarot cards aren't astrology, they're a separate thing. So, I mean, actually, everyone does have tarot cards they're assigned based on their birthday, so they are their own form of astrology to some degree. I think, I don't think I know my actual tarot cards that are assigned to me. But that's like a fun little thing, is there's tarot cards based on your birthday. Should I have... This is a fake balloon dog, so his legs don't have to be, like, glued together like a real balloon dog. He can have one paw up. Something like that. His neck looks fucking huge. The 13th of April. That's got, some relevance to some comics that existed so many years ago. April 13th. I cut his head off. Okay. Move the dog's head down. Oh, I don't know why I redrew the neck. Friday the 13th. That's kind of cool. Ominous birthday. Ooh, what did I do? Undo whatever that was. Transform, scale, no, not scale. I wanted to, wait, rotate was there too. Rotate. Can I just like rotate it using this? Yes, I can. Okay, I think that looks bad because it cut it off a little, but like, this is the sketch. The sketch is just the beginning. So yesterday I went to a reptile convention and I got isopods. I got way more isopods than I meant to. Okay, and then this guy's got a funny collar. So like, I was like, oh, I'll get like 1 or 2 isopod like starters sets. And then I saw these people and they had like a mystery box. And they're like, comes with isopods and some supplies. And like other stuff. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. Isopods and supplies. I was expecting it to be like, you know, 1 colony of isopods, so maybe like 5 isopods, and then like a bunch of supplies. It was all isopods. The whole bag was isopods, and I was like, shit, I guess I own a fuck ton of isopods now. But it's fine, they're cute. Okay, so we've got a rough sketch here. I've got to decide what I'm holding. I should make this way bigger. Let's start with that. I have such a big canvas here. Yeah, that'll happen to dogs. That'll happen to everything. None of us can escape the mortal coil. I mean, I guess the isopods are my pets now, but I don't have any other pets. My roommates have, cats, though. Okay, I want another layer for drawing details on the sketch. Okay, so let's start with the face. So I think this chin is really sharp for, like, my chin. What? The Mortal Kombat. I think that'll get you a little closer to the mortal coil faster than you might want. No, not that. I don't know if you could consider random fruit flies in your house your pets, but if you want to, sure. I mean, a lot of people do raise fruit flies though, like to feed their bugs and stuff. I like where that mouth is, so I think I'll leave it there. Is a spider that lives under your bed a pet? Do you feed it and derive emotional joy from seeing it? Then I would say yes. That's like the brow ridge. That is not where the eye is. Fear? I don't know. When I get a pet, I don't know if I'm looking for fear. This face looks so angry. Why do we look so angry? I don't need to be that angry. I don't know how I feel about this face. Let's erase a bunch of these lines. Yeah, sure. If you named it and that kind of counts as deriving some form of emotional joy from it. So I think if you've named an animal, then that's deriving enough joy from it. Ugh, I feel like this face looks so high. What if we just shift everything down? Like there. That looks better, I think. I don't know if I like this face, but we'll just keep going with it. Oh shit, I wanted to do this in a stained glass style. Meh. We'll just keep going with the, like, regular style. Okay, so forehead's like actually down here. Unfortunately, I think you have to, like, own the animal and name it for it to be your pet. If it's just a wild animal that you named, I think that's just an animal that you saw. Something like that. Hello, welcome in. Get rid of all this extra fucking lines. Meow. I need a bigger eraser. Get rid of all that shit. Okay, that looks like a better head. Let's back out. The face still looks it does not look right. The face, like, it doesn't look wrong, it just looks too mature for, like, my character. Let's lower the face a little more. And then I think let's get rid of the sharp chin. Does that look... I think that looks a little better. I think maybe the eyes should be a little bigger. Hello, hello, welcome in. I think let's make the eye a little bigger. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Brett, that's so mean! Why are you bullying Notorian? Oh, you're giving him brain damage? Okay, I kind of understand now. I'm not completely committed to this face, but I think it looks not bad for the moment. It still looks so serious, like trying to look at my own character. Now, we'll come back to it. This doesn't have to be the final face. I mean, you're the one who named yourself Stinky in your own Discord, so I don't know if that's really bullying. Also, you know, Sticks and Stones or whatever, Notorian's, is hurting his real head. It was a mod. Are you not the mod of your own channel or your own Discord, though? You could fix it. You could be unstinky if you wanted. Head looks so fucked up somehow. Something about this head I hate. Let's just keep going. I'll fucking figure it out later. You don't know how! That's so sad. Rest in peace. You'll never know how to stop being stinky, I guess. Something about this looks fucked up. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this? I think it's this shoulder point connection looks weird. Does it need to be higher? Is that what it is? Like it needs to be like this? Yeah, actually, I think maybe that is. I guess we can all be stinky. It's okay. Everyone's a little stinky. Apparently in France, it's normal to be really smelly, so just start telling people you're French. Did the arms that look weird? What is going on here that I don't like? I think maybe the shoulders are broad for the back. Like, does that do anything? Why am I using the pen? Does that do anything? Yeah, sure, I guess. I think I also don't like this arm that much, but we'll get back to there. Smell like chlorine. What, were you in the pool? Pools scare me. Or at least public pools scare me. Public pools are so fucking gross. Public pools make me want to throw up. I'm an inquisitive mind. You tell me something, I will always ask a question about it. Oh, hydrochloric acid. I see, I see. I use hydrochloric acid at work. Okay, how does a hat work? That's the next question. The hat works like this. I don't think it's advisable to eat hydrochloric acid. Well, our stomach's already full of it, I guess. Isn't that what our stomach's full of? Hydrochloric acid? I think it is. I think that is what we're full of. We're full of hydrochloric acid. How come I can't drink it? I think if we were full of pure chlorine, we'd die. At least that's what my knowledge of science says. This looks so fucking weird. Is it the eye? Is it something about the eye being too sharp? Nope, it's on the other layer. Okay, actually, I do think that fixed a little bit of what I was thinking was weird. Now, how do I draw my hat in 3 dimensions? I don't think he's supposed to be smiling too much. He's only because it's only supposed to have like a slight smile. I think the hat should go like this for this image, so it's slightly going to the side. That kind of looks stupid. Why did I give myself a big stupid hat? Because I love big stupid hats, that's why. Yeah, smug. It's because I'm a fucking smug motherfucker, so I need everyone— this is going on my profile, so everyone has to understand that's who I am as a person. Okay, let's just do like that for the hat, I think. Let me erase a bunch of this garbage to see how that looks. Yeah, everyone must understand that I'm a bit of a gremlin. I don't think I'm that gremlin, but like a little bit. Slight gremlin. Let's put some stitches on the hat for some cute, like, variety. No, don't put that there. Is that a gremlin? Is that a fucking gremlin? That's a meme, isn't it? No, that's from fucking, that's from Most Popular Girls at School. That's from like a YouTube short series from fucking 2012. Cat girl gremlin. There's no cat girls here. Only cat. Wait, there's no cats in general, sorry. Okay, I think I'll leave the hat like that for now. I need to get rid of like 90% of the lines on the face. There's so many. Let's start getting rid of this shit. So we can actually see anything. Here, everyone's gonna know I have the worst fucking art process in the world. Okay, and then what percentage of this half of the face can I get rid of? Something like that? No, no, go back, go back, go back. We went too far back, but that's okay. Okay, the face needs to follow this upper curve a little more. Or, hold on, hold on. It needs to be like... something like that, I think. Or over the face is something like that, I think. I have not drawn a face at this angle. What layer is that on? Oh, too much. Back. I don't know if that was actually better. Let's see. Soften the nose a little. Everything's going wrong with this face. Hold on. You have a worse one? Like a worse gremlin gif? No, get that shit out of here. Stop that. Okay, I feel like nose is now curved. No. Oh, a worse drawing process. I don't know, this is a pretty stupid fucking way to draw. Having like 7 different layers for the sketch. Maybe the chin should actually be like more out. This other eye is pissing me off. We're gonna be on the face for the next 5 hours. That. I need an image of someone's facing slightly to the right. Wait, is that it? Is that what I wanted? No, give me that back. Yes. I think that's what I want. I don't know. I might go back and make this all like stained glass style so it'll look completely different anyway, but at least for now, this is how it'll look. Something like that. Okay, I'll accept that for now. That looks fine. Okay. I've changed, like, I want to change up my outfit like a million times, so I gotta decide how I want to do the outfit on this one. What does that mean? What is as a mugfool? Okay. Put that more towards the middle. Oh, a smug fool. I see. I'm stupid, so I can't read anything that's not like... You make it above a toddler's reading level, I've failed. I've already forgotten how to read it. That's how things go around here. Okay. Got a collar now. I still kind of want to make this stained glass style. No, what I want is for the head to be shorter. That's what I actually want. But all these layers... Can I just have one layer at this point? What am I doing it like this for? The drawing process is so stupid. What does that look like? Do I like how that looks? No, go back. I don't think I like this, but gotta keep going or else I'll be on the sketch forever. Okay, so... Next is my collar piece, which, like... I keep thinking about getting rid of the collar, but the collar is so, like... I don't know, I like my collar. It wiggles when I go like this. I can take it off, though. I made that for myself. But, like, the outfit looks so plain without something around the neck, you know? I need that neck element. Long as the diameter of the sun. Unfortunately, I don't think humans come in that shape. You can have a weird long face. It's okay. All his friends shall call him Horseface. Two seconds away from calling out my other mod for playing Peak without me. I don't own the game still, bitch. I guess it technically still counts as calling him out, but it's fine. Bitch. I don't own it yet. I spent fucking so much money yesterday. I cannot afford the game yet. I get... Stop climbing without me. I want to be included. I mean, I've heard it's pretty peak for reals. If your idea of peak is like getting bullied. 20 out of 10. Are you gonna brag about how good it is to me when I can't even afford it? So cruel. I can't help that I spent almost $200 on isopods and plants. Man, some of us have a work fucking minimum wage, okay? Some of us are fucking poor, alright? $8 is $8 towards me eating food. I get paid on like Monday or Tuesday though, so won't be that long. But then I get paid less during the summer, so I'll be poorer overall in the summer. Okay, we're doing, I think we're looking good. I can't even afford toast. Toast is outside my price range. I'm just kidding. I eat food that I already own. That's the biggest cost saving measure. Ooh. Right, I think that's what my design looks like. And then where's my oasa? I mean, I too eat toast, but generally I like have to eat more than that to keep up my caloric intake. Oh, look at you over here. Bro can have fucking toast as a snack. Look at Mr. Moneybags over here. 5 or 6 toast at a time? Bro's fucking... You're the evil guy in Les Mis. Where he's like hogging up all the bread. Okay, there used to be is there stitches on my design? Hold on, let me drag my VTuber up. Yeah, there's stitches on my sleeve. Here, I'll be slightly up so that I can see more of my own self. Kind of funny to look at myself as a reference. Okay. This should go something like... Where are my legs? That's because I raised up the actual, like, the actual, what's it called? My legs are here. I raised up the window and not my actual VTuber. I've got legs. A lot of VTubers actually don't have legs. Because that costs money. That costs extra money. Yeah, but I do in fact have legs. I am not a Muppet. I used to be a Muppet. Like here, let's look at my old avatar real fast. This one's my old one? Yeah, this is my old avatar, and this one does not have legs. It has string hanging down. It has string hanging down because I fucked up and I never fixed it. Oh god, that's so funny. I want to do another avatar that's like similar to this style again, because I really liked this style. Having string hanging down is so fucking funny to me. How big am I supposed to be? Like this big? Something like that. Okay. Oh, there's also my chibi one. My chibi one, I'm not very attached to anymore, though. VTube, yeah. I paid money for VTube Studio like 3 times. And I'll pay... I don't know if I'll pay money again ever, but like... There's the multiplayer version of it. If I ever have friends who want to like do that version of collabing, I'll have to get that, but for the moment, hell no. Yeah, the multi one is just one of those things where it's like, do we actually need to have 2 people on the screen together? You know? Maybe if it was just like a chatting style like day, but it's easier to just do like the Fujis for most of the stuff. Okay. Kind of want a little bit of arm poking out here. Oh. Hold on. That? I don't know. Beep 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 beep. What am I doing now? Now it is my vest, which has a heart, even though it technically should probably have a spade for the sake of like character design. But it's a heart because the heart looks cuter. Like something about just, the heart looked way better when I did all the versions of like my drawing. Can you eat him like Jello? That's kind of like... I mean, everything's edible. Like, I'm edible. Like, if we're being honest. Everybody's edible. Why would he taste like limes? I think, he would taste like blue raspberry. Don't clowns usually eat people? Not the clowns I've encountered, no. I mean, like, the evil alien clowns, sure. I think, it depends on if the clown is a predatory clown or a prey clown. Clowns from space eat people? Well, good for, luckily for everyone, I'm from Earth. So, this one specifically does not. Don't clowns eat? Maybe. I mean, you're not wrong that is in fact, like, something that someone who wants to eat people would say. But, I mean, I'm a fruit or something. I literally have no clue how my name fits into what my avatar is, so like, my name is just literally some made up shit. You'll eat it off like corn from the cob off his skeleton? That's horrifying. I mean, yeah, that basically is it. Is like, by peachy, it just literally means like temperament-wise. I don't think I'm particularly peachy as a person, though. But I guess I am as a fool. Oh, I don't like this line here. I hate that line even more. I don't want these intersect like that. Or no, I guess it's fine. I'll just leave that. Okay. What next? This has honestly been my username on like every website since I was like 15. That's the only reason I chose it. Is because it was just already my username. Then I made a character based around the concept. I think that's the opposite of like how most people do it. But I don't know, there was something way more fun about like making a character based off a name. But if I was gonna redo my concept, which I'm not, because I really like I just like what mine is right now. But if I was gonna redo it, I would do something based off carnivorous plants. Okay. Which style of shoe do I want to do? Because I've been doing instead recently where I have like pant shoes. I don't know if I want to do pant shoes for this one. Pant shoes. Shants, as I like to call them. Like the plants from Super Mario? Kind of, but like based on real life carnivorous plants. Like I'm a big carnivorous plant enthusiast in real life. So I own a bunch of like real life carnivorous plants. But I mean, the ones in Mario are based off real-life carnivorous plants. My favorite, though, are, they're called Nepenthes, which is the tropical pitcher plant. People always ask if the carnivorous plants will, like, solve their indoor pest problem, and the answer is, like, they don't eat enough to help substantially, but so you could get them and they look cool, but they're not gonna like clean up any problem for you. They're too little. You'd have to buy like 7 million of them. Could they help with the bodies? Only if the body is like the size of an ant. Like if you're trying to murder an ant, we're good. But if you're trying to murder like a whole person, I think you gotta find a new solution. Yeah, so unfortunately, no, they're not gonna help with the bodies. Yeah, that's also really true, is carnivorous plants are built to like attract bugs because they want to kill the bugs. So like, you might end up with more bugs than you started with if you're not careful. Like their whole like some of them actually have interesting relationships with bugs. Flamethrower for for a body? Okay, but that's not a good solution for a body either because like so when they cremate people, there's chunks left over. So if you're trying to like get rid of someone, probably acid is your best choice for reals. Like, I would say acid. Hydrosulfuric acid? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and then into the toilet, because then the sewer system, it's like that shit's never being separated back out again. But hydrosulfuric acid is a good choice. For murder. Oh, look at us discussing the merits of murder. Ew, that looks so bad. Go back. Get the eraser out. And then get the other layer. Feet. Yes, we all have feet. Except for me in my original design, but we all get there eventually. I grew them. I worked on it. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the, they're kind of like leggings. They're like shoe leggings, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose if you're dead, you don't have them anymore, but like, For most normal people. It can coat pipes and build up fat deposits. Okay, so that also is probably a really good point. Because yeah, people are made of a lot of fat. So like, maybe put it through the acid bath, like till it's a smooth, thin liquid, not a meat soup. I gotta stretch for a moment. I think so far the sketch looks okay. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Very educational stream. Yes, we're learning so much. The sketch does look sketchy. That's how sketches work. Okay, so I gotta decide what my character's gonna be holding. The traditional, like, Fool tarot card has a bindle and a rose. I think I should probably make it something slightly, like, game-related. Oh, it looks suspicious. I always look suspicious. So should I still have a bindle? Maybe. Supposed to go across, like, the crook of the neck. Like, let's put it on top of the... Should I have the bindle, or should I do something else? The bindle does look kind of nice, but then maybe in the other hand, I can have, like, a controller or something. Computer mouse. Wait, I kind of like that, the computer mouse. I don't know if that's the best concept, though. What if it was, like, a gaming controller instead? What does a game controller look like? Like this. Game controller. What else? Game controller. What else do? I draw, so there could be, like, a pen, maybe. But a pen's a really small detail. But then, what about the stick? Should the stick just stay as it is? The stick sucks. I need to, like... Yeah, like that. N64 controller. I think the N64 controller is very aesthetic, so that's a good choice. Not the N64 controller? What do you got against the N64? Isn't it the one that's got, like, this shape? Got, like, a million buttons? Some stupid buttons down there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a controller. Listen, we're here for the aesthetic, not for the utility. Like, this is about making a cute drawing so that people who look at my profile go, "Aw, that's fun. That's cute. That gives me an idea of what this person is about." So the N64 controller, I think, is kind of a cute one. But about the other side, I'm not sure what I want to do for that. Balloon Dog, what does the N64 controller look like? Controller. So the N64 controller, if I was gonna do that, looks more like, got a square piece here. It's got like a handle, wiener handle. I don't know what else you want to call it. It's got this shape. That's an N64 controller if I've ever seen one. About the aesthetic. Sure, what do you mean sure? I'm looking at a picture of it. It needs to scoot over so that it lines up with the cord, because the cord lines up with where the hand actually is. Alright, bro, you wanna come in here and draw the fucking controller for me? Wanna show me your art skills? Are you talking about the rest of the controller? Do you understand how drawing works? The details come later. I have to get to that point. This is called shaping it. Yeah, future murder weapon where I beat you to death with it. The size? That's still about the fucking shaping, dude. And also, like, I don't recall how big a fucking N64 controller is. Wait, you want it to be slightly smaller? The middle is bigger. I'm gonna beat you over the head with an N64 controller. Next time I see you, you better watch out. You better fucking watch out, bro. Does this please you, my lord? Are you happy now? Now that it's got a bigger dong in the middle? It's also pointy. You're not gonna beat me with anything. You'll sit there and take it like a good boy. Contact Nintendo? About what? Size matters. Okay, what do we got? It's got like a button here. And it's got like the plus. I think, like you were saying earlier, though, the way I think I recall using the joystick by like stretching my hand too, which sucks because I have really tiny hands, like for a human. Like, my hands are so fucking small. Even so, my drawing tablet came with a glove, so you can glide across it easier. The glove doesn't fit like at all. My hand is swimming in this thing. But it's fine because it's like whatever, but it's like goddamn. Well, yeah, we're just doing it for the aesthetic, not for the actual usefulness. Okay, there we go. It's a little too ham for this fact this is a sketch, but sure. I also think this should be in front of the ribbon. People are gonna think I play N64 games. No. I have really short fingers. This is my new tablet. My old tablet passed away in the accident. Okay, so now we've got a controller. What goes in the other hand, though? Like, what is this stick? What is this? Like, is it just gonna be a regular bindle? Like, I think maybe it should just be a regular bindle because, so in my follower thing, like when people follow me, that has a bindle, so that would make sense. Stick equals big pen. There's no planet in which I can make that look good. I'm so sorry, bro. That's not happening. Okay. I want to strap that controller to a rocket launcher with a pair of wings. That is so specific. Here's how this would look if it was a big pen. Wait, why am I not drawing? Oopsies. Oh no. I haven't saved this whole ass time. Hold on, let's save. You have to look at my things. Hold on. Oh, you can't see this. That's okay then. Desktop. Desktop. Art stuff. Save. A game reference? I don't think I know this game reference. Why does my thing not want to draw? What is wrong here? What are we having? Okay, there we go. Henry Stickmin? I haven't heard that name in many years. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna draw a big pen to show you how stupid that would look. Nope, that's not what a pen looks like. Pen looks like this. And it goes like this. Be a giant fucking pen. This looks kind of like a worm on a string. Didn't they turn the dance into a Fortnite dance? Then it would have a button. Here you go. This is what it would look like if I was holding a giant pen. Which I think is a bad drawing. Delete that. Get that shit out of here. Okay. I think I will keep it as like an actual bindle. So like, because I'm not creative enough to think of something else. So the bindle, we're just gonna do like a cute little version of a bindle, which is like this. And then I think I gave it spots in the version that's my follower version. Something like that, just for being cute. I think there's more lines in a bag that's being held down by gravity, but like we won't go too ham on that. Oh, it needs to be tilted. That is not in the right position. I think that's a serious issue I have, where I just make car noises too much. Move the fucking bag over. Like there, I think is more correct. Oh, you wanna know what else I got at the show I went to yesterday? I got more carnivorous plants. See? And then I also got dead bugs. One of my buttons on my tablet auto saves this button. I just realized you're not even allowed to see my layer details over here. That's so interesting. Like there's a bunch of stuff over here for me and a bunch of stuff like on the other side. Like you guys are just not allowed to see all my choices. Dragon Ball fighting noises and explosion noises. I think I make explosion noises sometimes, but I don't think I've made Dragon Ball noises. You mean like going like ha, you know, where they're charging up their fucking beam? Yeah, I didn't think about that before I started, so maybe next time you guys can see my layer details and all that shit. I talk to myself a lot too. It's normal. People who pretend it's not normal are stupid. Okay. Do I have other details on my dude I'm forgetting? Ribbon. Oh, I have coattails. Let's put a coattail here. Talking to yourself is like the best way to get through stuff. Okay, something like that. Coattail. Let's merge all these layers again. Stop making more layers. And then let's get rid of this line. Oopsies. Your other self agrees with the superior self. Relatable. Okay. I gotta pull up my own reference. I have a reference for like my character and I just never have posted it anywhere. Gallery. Saved again. I have to go search for it though. Where is it? Okay, so I've got I've got my collar. Oh, I guess you can't really see the gloves for my dude in this. But, like, yeah. Gloves, hat, my face makeup stuff. The voices in your head. I think you need to talk to a doctor if you got voices in your head. Okay, so I think pretty much my main character is done here. He's a little long and tall for how he should be, but that's okay. I can pretend I'm like some more idealized form of myself and that I'm not like tiny in real life. What if I just chop the legs a little? Like, just do a simple leg shortening surgery. That's more realistic to how tall I actually am. Okay, and then I wanted to adjust this because he's really close to the edge scale. Something easy like that. Okay. Okay, so you want a short, super short? Like you want me to be like, eh. There we go. True size, true to real life. I don't think I have a mesh tool. Or is that a form of mesh tool? I don't know what any of the tools are called. Okay, so let's make a real line art now. Line art. I suck at line art. I hate line art. Line art's the worst part of drawing, I think. The line art's gonna be a slight gray, I think. Should I do the line art in this brush? This brush is a little too opaque. It's my favorite brush, but it's like really opaque. Or not opaque, transparent. I'm terrible at line art. Can I turn up the opacity? No. First sign of sanity is talking to yourself. Wow. And what other pens do I have access to? These are also... Why are they also... Oh, not... Like, why are they see-through? Why can I see through these brushes? Just keep going till I see something that's, like, not as opaque. Or, I keep calling it opaque. Transparent. I only have 2 layers, so unfortunately it's kind of hard to do wrong layer. Let me look at the layer properties. Opacity? Oh, okay, the layers themselves were spawning in with half opacity. There we go. That's a weird choice for it. I want an aesthetic line art. How's that one? That one... I don't know. Let's see. Nope, that's way too light. Calligraphy pen. Let's go back to this one now that... No, that's still really opaque. It was something to do with the layer, but it wasn't that the layer itself was wrong. Ugh. Using line pens is hard. Dot pen. Ooh, we want this to be pixelated. I could be a pixel art. Oops, I went too far back. You can be pixel art. Wait, that would kind of be cute, but I think no. I think no on pixel art. Got that thing. How does that look at a smaller size? It becomes transparent at a small size. Blob pen. There's too many pens to go through. I'm just gonna go for like the basic pen. Okay, let's see. My line art's gonna be so shaky. That's also why I hate doing line art, is because I have a really shaky hand. And so I need the tool to automatically like smooth for me. I appreciate when a tool can auto smooth. Faster? No, like I physically have a problem where my hands shake. Like I have where my hands always are shaking. It's not gonna be fixed by moving faster, yeah. That's just like an inherent trait of being me, is my hands shake. It's not like super obvious because it's really small, but I can always feel it. And sometimes it makes me pissed off because it's like I'm trying to pull a fucking line here, bro. Lock in. Yeah, you also can't see my hands, but like, just know that my hands shake. That's why everything will never have straight lines. This nose looks so fucking huge. Fix that. I don't know if my art program has stability settings. That's the sad thing. My one on my iPad does, which is really nice, but this one does not. Or at least I don't think it does. Zoom in so hard. Yeah, but like zooming in, you sometimes start to like get weirdness. Get rid of that. Hold on, go back. I made the line too thick. This looks so weird. This is always the worst part, is cleaning up sketches. Oh, no. No. Delay. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to explore my art program to see if it exists. Can't mess up if there's nowhere to go. This not my finest eyeball, but sure. Yeah, I think I've heard decent things about Krita. This face looks so fucked up. Bro is looking in two different directions. You don't like it. I've heard okay things about it. Honestly, like, paid art programs do tend to be superior, unfortunately. At least I feel like that. But you said you use Ibis, so Ibis is not paid for. Okay, let's just accept that for the moment. Got my shitty fucking hair that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Depends on what you want to do. I think if I was gonna get an art program, it probably would be Clip Studio, because I think I do want to learn to do like animation. Like, I have no clue how you do animation, but I probably should learn. No, I want you to zoom over here, bro. Zoom into the spot I'm asking you to. There's just so many art programs. Can't we all just make one art program and everyone uses that one? Okay, so like I have big opinions on stuff like that where it's like, oh, program doesn't matter. It does. It really does. To me at least. Like I'm not that good of an artist, obviously. Like I'm an okay artist, but like there is constraints when you use really crappy programs. But the thing is, Microsoft Paint isn't as crappy as people think it is. Like I've drawn very nice things in MS Paint. But there's just like, you have to be really proficient for it not to matter. I don't know, people take it really seriously when you say things like it doesn't matter. Like, I see so many people who are serious about that. Like, especially you'll see people like drawing with like Crayolas or something and they'll be like, see, it doesn't matter. And it's like, if you know how to... It's less about the tool and it's more if you know how to use it. Like, it's the proficiency with the tool itself. I think that's the true, like, mark of how good you can get something. Like, if you know how to use the tool, then it's gonna come out really good. But if you have no fucking idea how it works, then you're gonna get shit. Okay, what does an ear look like? I hate drawing ears, because it's like, I don't fucking know what an ear looks like. When am I looking at other people's ears? Oh, I didn't even draw my guy's piercings. Okay. That's the detail I forgot. Let's see. Go for a simple way to do the oops, because I'm lazy. I think if I were gonna do my next, like, fancy model, I want to have the piercings be three-dimensional. Man, you tell me all the parts of an ear. Prove you're a human by naming all the parts of the ear. We'll do something like that. I think that's good. That's not how the earrings actually look, but I can draw the earrings however I want. They're supposed to match up to my actual piercings, but I have way more piercings than that, and it just looks kind of stupid after a while because there's too many. Okay, and then we've got the hair. Sure, we'll accept that. We'll say that looks okay. I should come up with lore at some point, like real lore. But it's so fucking boring to make lore to me. The part of your ear, this part and that part and this part. Yeah, I know those parts. This part and that part. I know this is called your tragus. This is your helix. This is your earlobe. One of these is called a conch. A rook. I've run out of names. Those are all the names I can think of. Wait, where does that stop being linked together? I only know the names of some parts of the ear because of piercings. Twitch gaming is like, okay, that's my big thing with like VTubers is I don't get how people can just go watch someone talk and do nothing else. So they're just watching a VTuber go like this, and I'm saying that as someone, you know, obviously who's doing art, but like, I don't know how people watch that, where they just watch someone sit there and talk. I think it's that people are kind of lonely and they want that companionship sense. Do I like that line? Not really. Nope. Nope. Sure, we'll go with that one. Live ASMR. I like simultaneously get and don't get ASMR. Oh yeah, parasocial relationships. Like, were you the one who was in the one being parasocial, or were you being parasocialized? ASMR is so scary. I don't want to listen to someone, like, tap their nails on the microphone. I thought about doing it for a second. I was like, fuck, I'm not doing that. Does that bell look fine? That bell looks mediocre. It's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that... See, I really get that, because it's just like, it's this person who's feeding into you a lot of the time. You know, they're feeding into, like, you're lonely, make me happy, you can make me happy by giving me money type thing. But it's just like, that feels so scummy to be someone who's like, if you give me money, I'll love you. The ASMR area can get you banned easily. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Especially with people who are, like, doing sexy things, I guess. But I think that's also true of a lot of, like, VTubers too. Like, there is a lot of VTubers that get banned because they've got tits the size of, like, Montana. Like, I love freedom of expression, but when I see, like, VTubers that are look like this and their heads like this big, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I mean no harm, but if you look like this, what the fuck? You know? Like, I can get regular size big booba, you know, a girl who's maybe like this. But, like, no, Shy Lily has regular size boobs. Shy Lily has regular size boobs. I'm talking, like, there's people who literally have, like, tits that are half the character. Okay, I should stop drawing that. OG ASMR? Yeah, like, thunderstorms, nature noises. Nature noises are really nice. But, like, people whispering into the microphone is gross. People eating into the microphone makes me want to vomit. I can appreciate some booba, but, like, there's a limit. There's a hard limit for, bro, are you for real, you know? Where it's like, are you fucking joking at this point? There's just a limit where I'm like, alright, you're just like, no. Ew! That makes me want to cry. Ear licking? I don't like that as a concept, like, even in real life. Like, if someone was trying to lick my ear, I would just, like, be like, can you never talk to me again? Please? Please, please don't ever talk to me again or come in my vicinity. People are desperate for a lot of stuff. I'm not surprised. Like, there is, like, a whole epidemic of people who don't understand, like, social interactions anymore. Let's save. Always remember to save. I think this is looking okay at the moment. Yeah, I definitely think there is a loneliness epidemic, and a lot of people, okay, so, like, controversial, people always say it's the male loneliness epidemic. It's everyone. Like, people just don't know how to socialize anymore, it feels like. People are just, they're at home, and they just don't know what to do with their life. And it's, like, everyone. Stop telling me about the ear licking. I'm gonna throw up. Ugh. No, but society's at such a weird point in terms of, like, social interactions. And people are on the internet and they just don't know how to be a human anymore outside of the internet. I never would have gone in the ASMR section on my own board anyway, so like I don't think you're missing out from not going in it anymore. The only valid ASMR is people like, I don't know, like you said, nature ASMR. I think that's valid. Everything else is like, yeah. What is... No, I don't think anything's missing. Okay. I mean, there's probably some people who are using it for like a legit reason, like people who are trying to go to sleep. Like, I think if you're watching like something nice and quiet, then sure, whatever. But yeah, probably most of it is kind of weirdos. Okay, I have my iPad open next to me still, and I don't know why I still have it on. I'm just wasting its battery. Now I'm gonna struggle to draw a straight line. Doesn't that sound fun? Wait, we have technology. We have technology. Where's the technology? Straight line technology? I don't know where the straight line technology is in this. Straight line technology. Found it. Oh, I didn't do it right. You're gonna make me vomit for reals, bro. We cannot be... Thought I was gonna be able to move that line. Yeah, unfortunately, I think they're watching it to do a different kind of nighttime activity. Where's the line at? Why is the line not stretching far enough? Oh, it's because I'm not holding it down, I guess. Okay. There's my straight line technology. And now this actually should go under the other layer. Oopsies. Go back. I think people just need to get back into talking to other people. Stop, why are you doing it? Oh, it's because I need to go back to the free draw. Can I erase? Okay, did I do this on the other layer? No? I think I have something selected still. I think that's what's happening. Okay, there we go. People live interesting lives. They could be using them to do even more things. But instead they're watching mommy ASMR. Wait, I need that stick. I forgot. I forgot that stick's actually in front. One goes away though. I think everyone on Earth has a special talent. Some people are wasting that special talent because they're too busy listening to mommy ASMR. Here's a smaller eraser. There we go, stick technology. Straight line technology. I guess technically some people could say that I'm wasting my talent by being here. You'll find your talent. Everyone's talented. Everyone's got things they're good at. I believe in you. And even if you weren't, like, talents are made. They're not, like, everyone has a propensity for certain abilities, but you have to make your talent. No one comes out the pussy drawing Mozart, you know? Okay, how's that looking? That looks interesting, but... Or I guess, should I maybe, like... Yeah, you gotta practice. There's something you're good at out there. You just have to figure it out, and you have to work at it. I think it should look more like that. I mean, as a child, I wasn't talented at art at all either. I don't, like, I've always been okay at art, I feel like. Like, I've struggled with this a lot, where I'm just like, I'm okay at art. And I like drawing, but I've encountered so many people who are so much better, and I would genuinely say they're talented. And sometimes that's hard, like, to see, like, people who just are so naturally gifted at things you want to do. But it's like, you just have to keep trying, and if it's something that makes you happy, that's okay. And that's all that matters, is that it makes you happy. I think we're all really good at procrastinating. I sure am procrastinating so many things right this second. Yeah, there's always someone better, but you can always try to beat them. Like, I think there's also a saying where it's like, comparison is the thief of joy. You just gotta pick something, and you gotta be happy doing it, and that's all that matters, is that you like doing it. Like I said, I don't think I'm the best artist, but I like drawing, I like making silly things, I like when other people like my art. It all makes me happy, and that's all that matters. Because what is the point of life if not to just try to be happy? Like it, thank you. I think I just have a really, like, weird style? Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like semi-realism, but it's also the ugliest shit I've ever seen. Like, my style is just my style. That's how it is. And you don't have to develop a style. A lot of people I see online get caught up in the idea of developing a style. Like, no, just draw things. It's okay if they're not consistent. Uglyism. Uglyism? Yeah, that's how I draw. Uglyism. Trust the process. Yeah, that's a huge part of drawing, is you just gotta, like, trust that you'll make something that you'll be happy with. Like, huge part of rigging is trust the process. Like, when I start rigging, I still don't think this rig is perfect. Like, I hate this angle. When I look to this side, I think this is the ugliest fucking angle on planet Earth. And I don't think this one's necessarily much better. But it's like, you just have to trust that it's gonna come together and it's gonna look okay. Like, I really like the front angles on this one, but it is what it is. It was my third rigging attempt, and I'm okay with that. Okay, let's draw some more bells. You don't trust yourself? Well, that's your first problem. You just gotta... Well, you're not trusting yourself. You're just trusting the process. Like, you're trusting that it's gonna come together. Yeah, drawing bones, I commend you very much, because holy shit, I hate drawing bones. Drawing bones is like my nightmare. Well, in the age of digital art, just make a second copy. Like, well, you said you draw on paper a lot, so, like, you could always trace over it and then do what you think you want to do on that tracing, and if you go, that's ugly, then you still have the original. They make light boxes, or you can even just put it up to the window and trace it using the light in the window. But it's good to experiment, and the thing is, like, it's okay to make ugly art. It's okay to make bad art. Like, it's okay to make things that are so fucking ugly that it makes you want to cry sometimes. Like, that's just it. It's okay to make things that don't... It's okay to make things that don't make you happy too, you know? Your skin can't handle sunlight. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Instead, take the UVB bulb of your enclosure and put it up against that. Put it up against the ceiling light. Or just use your magical powers to see through the paper. That's also an option. I love how bells look on a design, but man, do I hate drawing bells. How does that look? Ew. That looks ew. Get that shit off my screen. Everyone's got a special talent. It's just like My Little Pony. Did you guys watch My Little Pony when you were little? I think that one's gonna go like that. You don't think My Little Pony existed in your country? I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. My Little Pony is ubiquitous. My Little Pony is everything on Earth. There's no escaping My Little Pony. We all must submit to Twilight Sparkle. No, I didn't grow up with the like most popular version of My Little Pony. I actually grew up with like the one before it that people are like, this shit's fugly. I'm like, well, I liked it when I was 3. Your first word as a baby was boobs. Sounds legit. Sounds legit enough. That's a sound a baby can make. Boo. Boo. Your mom told you that? Maybe. My mom tells me a lot of things that aren't true about when I was a child. My favorite thing that my mom ever tells me is she'll be like, when you were a baby, you had such beautiful blue eyes. And it's like, I don't have fucking blue eyes, Mom. And none of my baby pictures have blue eyes. And it's like, where the fuck are you coming up with blue eyes? None of these pictures have them. It's her other family, I guess. 2010 was the first time it came to your country. That makes sense, because that was G4, which is when it got really popular. G4 is the one most people know and like, though. When you were a baby, you said boobs in Filipino. Like, I'm trying to think, like tatas or something else. Like, what is it? I'm trying to think what that would be. I don't know the word. I only know Spanish. Do Filipino and Spanish share similar vowels? I know Portuguese and Spanish do, and Italian and Spanish, and French and Spanish. Language is so crazy. You ever think about the fact there's like 12,000 different ways to say boobs? Probably not. I didn't think about that till like right this second. That bell I don't really like that much, but I'm gonna keep going. I think I'll accept it as it is. I'm from America. The good old US of A. I just have a weird schedule that I live by. Yeah, nah, you'd know if I was Australian. I'd have an accent. I don't know what Australian accents sound like, so I'm not gonna try to sound like an Australian. They sound like British people, and British people sound like every other accent on the planet. I'm really, really bad at placing accents. In my high school, though, there was this kid, and he used to tell people he had an accent. He did not have an accent. He had a speech impediment. But he used to tell girls that he had a British accent, and I was like, no, you don't. Flying spiders. Oh, no, that happens in America. Yeah, that's something that happens in America, too. Flying spiders. You did not tell people you were British. You could, like, no. Bro, if you for real told people you were British. This was a dude who actually sounded like he could have an accent, though. Belgium? What do they speak in Belgium? Dutch? I don't know where Belgium is. Oh, someone asked if you were. Did they have brain damage? You do speak Dutch? Okay, that's what I thought. This heart is so fucking off. Like, I'm so bad at geography. Never ever ask me about geography. You want to hear about, like, the way the human reproductive system works? Sure. Ask me where Minnesota is? I don't fucking know. Ask me where some other country is? Bangladesh? Don't know. I don't know where anything is. Which countries border Liechtenstein? British Columbia. I don't know. Germany. You're gonna go shower? That's kind of sus. Listening while you shower? No, I'm just kidding. And now I'm gonna say nothing for the duration of your shower. No, I want to get peak. We gotta play peak. You're gonna rotate in bed. Rotate like a hot dog. You don't need to mod while you shower. I'm perfectly capable of modding a stream where I'm just drawing. The only time I usually need help is when I'm, like, distracted in a game. I don't pay you to mod anyway. You can gift me the game. I can go buy it. I gotta go to the store after this anyway, so I'll just, like, use cash or something and get a Steam card. Random moans? Huh? Oh, okay. Let's see. You're alone? That's when the killer will get you in the shower. The killer will get you. He's waiting in your closet. My wife. Oh shit, I accidentally changed the color of the pen. Is that back to normal? Yeah. The killer, you're the killer, so you're hiding in his closet, waiting. Killer's gonna get ya. They would not be afraid of you. You're like, you were a dog. You would be, I think you would be a chow chow if you were a dog. Chow chows are mean though. People say that chow chows are mean. Sure, we'll accept that. You always carry a knife on you. Okay, but have you heard the saying that knives like, if you get in a knife fight, there's no winners in a knife fight. You gotta carry a gun. You gotta get glocked up, or whatever they say. Yeah, how are you gonna bring a knife to a katana fight? Not gonna win that one. A BB gun, you're so cute. That's not gonna do shit. Sad European noises. That's okay. America has a gun problem, and the only reason you need a gun in America is because everyone else has a gun. Let's not get into gun rights. No, I think the world would be better off if no one could own guns, but that's not what's gonna happen. America, yeah, we live in the land of guns and eagles. But that's okay, because that means next week I get Friday off from work. You still didn't go shower? God. I'm gonna make my lunches for the week, and I just don't want to. That's so much work. But like, if I don't make lunch, I have to spend money on buying lunches. Unfortunately, if you want to bring a katana to America, you have to like purchase it here. You can't bring one in. You can thank 9/11 for that. The French have a baguette problem. I like baguettes. I don't. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to smuggle a katana. It's a law to own a gun. Oh, that's great. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that was true in Switzerland. I kind of like assumed most of Europe was a monolith in terms of gun rights. Like where like there's just no guns in most countries. Unfortunately, I don't have a pocket dimension. So no smuggling for me. How's this looking? What are we looking at? This looks not bad. What if the metal detector can see through your pocket dimension, though? Never know. Science is incredible. Oops, I meant to go back, not save. So Switzerland is in the middle of Europe and not in the EU. They're neutral. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes way more sense for why they'd be like that. Because isn't Switzerland also where they invaded for like World War II? Move the pocket dimension out of the detector. Sure, if that's how it works, I guess. I don't know how pocket dimensions work. On account of not having one. Sure, that's what a fold in clothes. I really gotta work on drawing folds in clothes. Like an inventory system in a game. But in a game, people can like reach into your inventory system sometimes. Oh, where did people invade then? I don't. I'm bad at geography and I'm bad at history. The only thing I'm good at is science. And I guess math. I'm okay at math. The Austrian painter. I mean, Aaron on the side of caution. Twitch might not like his real name. Ew, I hated that. Why did I draw it like that? Yeah, he who shall not be named. Why am I drawing it like that? Why can I not think of how to draw things right now. Whatever, we're just going for that. That's how that'll look. I hate that. I hate that so much. Stop looking like that. Okay, that's better. I like that better. There we go. That. I had like an aneurysm where my brain could not remember how to draw ruffles. Ads. Ads. I think it's so messed up that Twitch is allowed to run ads on my stuff and I don't get nothing from it. How does a hand look? Oh, just read the things. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're doing a, what do the kids say? Unalived. You know, where they're like, he unalived himself or something. Essentially a version of that. What do hands look like? Eurode. He spawned in Minecraft, yeah. People say some of the funniest shit for trying to avoid censors. And like people get mad. They're like, why are they saying it like that? It's like, because YouTube will take away their money. What do you want them to say? I hate this hand. Like if you loved your favorite YouTuber, you'd accept that they have to say unalived. I hate drawing hands. I think we should all collectively stop drawing hands. What did you miss? We're talking about censoring words in YouTube videos, like when people say unalived. This hand's almost there. We're almost something. Something more like this, I think. I'm trying to look at my own hand to draw this. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because why is that a censored term? Oh my god. Why does Twitch automatically censor fingers in? Oh my god, yeah, I know why. I obviously can tell why, but like... That's so fucking random. Like, I feel like more people are saying fingers in like a regular way than they are a perverted way. You know, it's just like... There's so many innocent ways to use the word fingers in. I don't know, man. How does the glove that my dude wears works? Hold on, we have to get a... I have to pull myself in. No, apparently not. Okay, so my gloves connect around the thumb, which is kind of a choice. Kind of a choice I made, apparently. The word title was censored? Oh, because it's got tit in it? That is pretty stupid. That's like... I don't know, That's stupid, yeah. MMOs are so fun, though. I should get back into MMOs. I should see if my childhood account still exists for the MMO I played when I was, like, 10. Fly for fun. I don't think I've heard that one. When the one I played as a kid still exists. I don't recall how to say Wizards 101. That's not a real MMO. I'm talking about like adult MMOs, bro. Gets censored because Titan has tit in it. I don't know, you better watch out. Might happen for reals. When I was a kid, I played Mabinogi. It still exists. Oops. And I was way too young to be on an MMO like that. But it was like, it was fun. When you're a kid, that kind of thing's fun. Cliff also still exists. Is it like like a WoW type MMO, or is it a different kind of MMO? You are, well, I also wasn't allowed to play WoW, but like when you're a kid, you find a way. Anime-ish. It's probably similar to Mabinogi then, because Mabinogi's also like anime style. So me and my roommate, when we were waiting in the car for 2 hours to get to the reptile convention, were talking about defunct MMOs. And we were both talking about, like, we used to play, so, like, more child-based ones, like Tiny or Me. That's an old one that I used to play when I was a kid. The original Call of Duty at 3 years old? Unfortunately, no, I was not playing Call of Duty at 3. I was playing, like, Zelda at 3. Like, the very first game I recall ever playing was, The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Medal of Honor, interesting. Played it on your DS. What, Call of Duty? They have Call of Duty on the DS? Okay, see, if we're talking about, like, that, my dad used to play Mortal Kombat with me and my sister at, like, 5 years old. So I do, in fact, recall playing, like, Mortal Kombat like that when I was, like, too young to do anything. Super Mario on the SNES. That one is pretty long ago. But I think I also played Super Mario, but I don't remember if I did for reals. Like, played it or didn't play it. Played it or had someone pretend I was playing it, you know? I mean, it happens to the best of us. I mean, the Minish Cap probably wasn't the very first game I played, but it was like the first one that I recall playing and like actually beat. You always feel old? Bro, you're not that old for realsies. You're like, we make fun of you and call you old, but you're like regular aged. You're a normal age. You're just old in relation to all your friends. And so you'll die first, and we'll be sad. Doesn't that make you sad? Actually, you could die last. You still have a chance. You could outlive us all. Okay, let's see. Next hand. Time to conquer the other hand. You'll die last? Are you just gonna kill us all to make up for it? Your mental age is 16. I mean, in real life, I constantly get comments that I look really young. You're Asian. Are Asian people the demographic that lives the longest? I don't think so. I thought it was like Mediterranean people live the longest. People from Greece or some shit. Half Asian. I don't think that Asia's the longest living demographic. Quick, someone look it up. Also, like, if you think about it, the statistics are skewed because the the Asian population is bigger than most other populations. And so they're gonna have, like, more people that are the outlier cases. I think it'll artificially inflate the age. Oh, see, I've heard that. I've heard that before. I've heard that people have not reported deaths so that they can keep getting money. In the United States, okay, so you gotta half your life expectancy because you're only half Asian. So unfortunately, you have to share between Asian and whites. That's how it works, you know? Also, you said Asians, not Asian Americans. That's different. You're 25. You're only 25%? I thought you were more than that. I thought you were 50%. Bro, that means I'm gonna beat you. I'm 50% Hispanic, so that means that I have a higher ratio of longer-lived people than you do. I'm gonna beat you. And our other friend's gonna beat you, and we're all gonna live you longer than you. We'll plan your funeral now. Don't worry. That look like a hand? That sure looks like something. How do you hold a stick? Something like this. Sure, we'll pretend a hand looks like that. I don't feel like drawing it any better. You can't make me. You have more of your mom than your dad. That's not how genetics work, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, you're perfectly 50% of some portion of your dad. What portion it is, we'll never know, but you're perfectly 50% of your father and perfectly 50% of your mother. Thanks, I tried. It's an okay hand. Genetic works how you saw it work. Okay, whatever you say. One of us... Bruh. That's gross. I think the person who does science in a lab, namely me, might know a little bit more about genetics than you know? Just maybe. God, this is taking forever. I thought I was gonna be done with the line art by now. Ban the stream. I didn't say it. You can't ban me for something someone else says. Or can you? Okay, but you're still referencing that there is one there. You gotta be smooth like a Barbie doll. Banned for not agreeing with your views. Yeah, in real life, I'm like, I'm not a true scientist yet, but I'm a graduate student, and I'm trying to get my PhD. I don't care about sharing that information. Like, what are you gonna do? Google graduate students? I'm working on getting a PhD. So someday I'll be a doctor. Be Dr. Clown VTuber. Oh, you're so cute. You think there's 500 graduate students in the world? Nah, there's plenty of clowns in my program. I'm gonna get a doctorate in clownology. I meant to fix this line. I'm gonna dress up like a clown when I graduate. No, Dude, there's more than 500 students at, like, every college that does graduate students. Do you understand how many doctors they're making? Weapon of uncomfortability. Okay, but you... Okay, I can't get into it because that's getting too specific. Like, too much information. We can fight about this later. No more ASMR. I'm gonna ban the word ASMR from the chat. Actually, I gotta ban specifically mommy ear licking as a phrase. You can do that. I'm drawing right now. Low on my priorities list. Drawing straight lines is terrible. Sure, we'll call that good enough. It's looking better than I expected, you know? It's looking quite alright, I think. The face is still, like, not my favorite, but... Alright, dude. I don't think you needed to Google the terms in order to learn how to ban them. Do I have to tell your wife about your new, interests? Your wife know what you're doing? I'm gonna tell her you're addicted to porn. You need to be banned from the credit card. Gee, these sure are viewer-friendly topics for new viewers. You know? That's okay, nobody who's watching is a new viewer. That looks fucked up and weird. Hold on. Hold on. I think like that is more correct. Yeah, and then... Thanks, bud. Play some video games. Playing some video games sounds like fun. But I have to go to the store, and then I have to do real stuff, like my insurance information. Cool, what's this? Yeah, that's exactly what this stream feels like. It's like, cool, what a fun little art stream. What are they talking about? Don't ask. Pretend you didn't hear all the weird topics we talked about. Okay, am I missing anything? Should I do the controller now? Maybe. I'll come back to the controller. Oh, I forgot the ribbons. No, don't do that. How else? That was a hiccup. How else are people supposed to get an idea of my personality if they don't know that I want to talk about, acid murder and plants? That's like 90% of my personality right there. Acid murder and plants. These lines look like shit. I kind of want to get a better microphone, but I don't know if there's a reason to get a better microphone other than to block out little noises. Based, thank you, I try. I don't try. People who like put on a personality for being a VTuber, I think that would kill me. Like acting for multiple hours a day, I think that would kill me. Oh, I heard bad things about Squid Game season 3.
too much energy. What, when people are like being a personality? Yeah, it's way too much energy. It's just like I could not keep up that level of like focus. I would immediately break character. Do it. Oh yeah, so like when I was thinking about don't do that. When I was thinking about like starting this, I briefly considered using a character I have from a D&D game as a avatar, and I was like, I don't think I can do that because then it's like it just was like that's weird. Like it just makes it I would have to be acting and it was like that's too weird. What character? Bro, make a guess. Who do you think would be a VTuber if I was of my characters? Very easy to guess. But I'm not gonna, so he won't ever be real. Okay, there's the ribbon over here that I forgot too. I thought about it for a long time. I was like, should I have him be my avatar? And then I was like, no, fuck no, I'm not gonna pretend to be that for however many hours people stream. See, that's also a thing. I cannot be one of those people who streams for like 8 hours. Like, I see subathons and I'm like, holy shit, bro. That sounds like suffering. And Necromancer, half Dragonborn. I don't think they let you be half Dragonborn. I think you gotta go all in. All or nothing. Be all into your constitution. If you are a necromancer, you should put more into being intelligent. I think that's kind of important. I couldn't do that though. Like people who stream full time, I get it. Like, because it's full-time job, but I could not personally do that. I think I would die. I think I would die if I sat here for 8 hours. I couldn't even like keep up a personality for 8 hours. Like not even my regular personality. No intelligence. How are you gonna cast any spells if you got no intelligence? Isn't it most spell casting based on intelligence? Like my regular personality doesn't even function for 8 hours. You talk to me for like more than 5 minutes and I start to shut down. Limited social battery. Instinct rolls only? I don't know if that's D&D anymore. I think you guys are playing your own game. As the kids call it, homebrew. I want to start a D&D campaign with my friends again. Or my new friends. But it's so much work to make a campaign. You need intelligence for magic. As a dumb fuck, it's just... I mean, you can sometimes. I think there is another stat you can use in D&D for magic. Because I think it's intelligence and wisdom can both be for magic, because you can be wise and not intelligent. But I think maybe there should just be a magic stat in general. Imagination D&D. I always play Imagination D&D, but we still follow the regular D&D rules. Actually, I think me and my friends have used the board a lot. I think at that point you guys are just doing like improv, like IRL improv. Like if you're not following the rules, is it not just improv at that point? Okay, are these buttons like slightly larger? I think they're slightly larger. Yeah, with dice. You've made it complicated improv. I think you can do a regular improv with dice. Sure, we'll pretend that's what the controller looks like. Isn't there some, like, dongles over here? Like, where it connects, it kind of looks like this. It's got, like, lines. I'm just making that up. I don't actually know if that's what it looks like, but I think that's what it should look like, because most controllers have this connection point. Like that, kind of. I should look it up. How about that? I had a reference earlier. N64 controller. Yeah, well, actually, the N64 did not have that version. So let's back up. The N64 did, it was inside the shell, yeah. On the official one, it looks like it was in the shell. It's hard. There's not a lot of pictures of the cord coming off of it, though. But from the ones I can see, most of them have it in the shell itself. So you would not be able to see it. Mario 64? What is Luigi is real 2077 or something? Is that what that was in Mario 64? Okay. I need to finish these lines up. You can almost never see these ribbons on my design. That's kind of sad. They're cute. Like, I think it's a cute little thing. It's the little ribbons flopping around. No, I'm talking about the conspiracy theory, not the actual him being real. I know he was real in the DS port. There was like this thing where there was a sign and it said like Luigi is real 2064 or something. Yeah, the ribbons are cute. I kind of want to make like real life cosplay of my design at some point. I think it'd be fun. Or Luigi, yeah. Bro didn't get to be in the game. He got Year of Luigi though, so he should be grateful for what he has. When we were kids, my sister always used to make me be Mario because she liked Luigi better. It was always really funny. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion is a great game. It terrified me when I was like 5. Like, when I was 5, that shit was so scary. I have a lot of memories of playing Luigi's Mansion when I was young. Like, me and my childhood friend would play over and over again, trying to beat it. We would not get very far. God damn it. But didn't they remake it? So they're not gonna add it to the Nintendo Online Plus. I'm pretty sure they remade it. As a kid, no, they didn't. I swear to God, they remade the original Luigi's Mansion. Okay, but as a kid, I had really bad paranoid anxiety about every kind of horror. It was kind of funny. So, like, I would become convinced that any horror media I watched was real and that zombies were coming to kill me, or that, like, whatever evil guy was coming to kill me. And so, like, I couldn't watch horror stuff as a kid, but now I'm super into horror. Second, Luigi's Mansion wasn't that good. The third one was it was okay, it was fun. I remember having fun playing it, but I don't recall it being, like, that great. These are little puffballs. Check my Discord? Bro, I'm streaming. Oh, I'm kidding. I'll check it on my iPad. Oh. Okay, well that doesn't mean they didn't remake Luigi's Mansion 1. I'm still scared of, like, okay, I'm not, so some people have genuine fear of balloons. I don't like the sound of balloons popping, but I would say that I'm kind of scared of the noise of them popping. But I know there's people who genuinely can't be in the room with balloons because it's so scary. Remake. Okay, maybe there isn't a Luigi's Mansion remake, but like... Wait, they remade it on the 3DS! So there was a remake. Just not on the Switch. That's at least what Google tells me. So they did remake it. You're just trying to put it on... Well, no, we were talking about the Switch. Hold on. I'm gaslighting myself. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, or whatever. Okay, fine. You win. There's no Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, I suppose. Oops, I'm trying to watch... I'm trying to switch my references around. Okay, What are we doing? What are we doing? We've got one leg going. I still need to decide on the background for this. Ew. Should I go for the traditional background or should I make up a background? I have time to decide. I'll decide later. Okay, let's see. Signalis. So I think I would probably like Signalis, and I watched someone play it for a little, and then I fell asleep, and then I forgot about it. So I probably should play Signalis, because I don't recall everything about it. Oh, you don't win, because they didn't actually make it, so yeah, I guess you don't win. But I'll put Signalis on the list of games I should play. Because I watch a lot of YouTubers play horror games, and I like half watch someone play it. You can play Mario Sunshine. Did you get the expensive version where it gave you 3 games? Like you remember when that came out? I feel like you would have bought that. Yeah, I think I do, unfortunately, know the final, like, twist of Signalis, or, like, how it ends, but I think that... I don't think the game was ruined for me, like, spoiler-wise. I think I could still do it. Usually, spoilers don't ruin games for me anyway, because, like, a good game is still good regardless of if you know it or not. Or, like, if you know the end or not. Like, a good twist is sufficiently built up and still feels good when you reach it. Choosing games to play is so hard, though. I always just sit there and I'm like, I don't fucking know what I want to play. Oh, it has 4 endings? I didn't know that part, so there still is surprises, that means. I've only seen 1 possible ending, which I will not elaborate on. Because I don't remember, like, any of the details of it that well. This ankle's so fucking thin. Get rid of that shit. See, that means there still is a lot in the game if I didn't know there's multiple endings. I think I need to keep editing that. Hold on. I'm hungry. I gotta decide what I'm gonna eat for lunch after this. Lunch is in 30 minutes. I gotta go to the store after I eat lunch. I don't think I even own that much food to eat. I'll probably have like a quesadilla for lunch. Your lunch is bread? That's so sad. But that's also like, you're in a prison of your own making. We both know it. Cheese, meat. Oh, you're having a sandwich. Okay, but you're still in a prison of your own making food-wise. And we both know it. I think they call that a sandwich. When I was a kid, I made my own lunches, like, every day, and I would make myself a sandwich, but I fucking hate sandwiches, and so I would make it, and then I would bring it to school, and then I would throw it away. It was a big waster of food. You have more, you're just lazy. Have you considered not being lazy? Have you considered improving yourself and society? Whenever people are like, my mom made me lunch as a kid, I'm like, can't relate. Like, my mom did not make me lunch, like, ever as a kid. Not because she, like, didn't love me or whatever, but just because she was busy. Like, she went to work at, like, fucking 5 a.m. You live like Asmongold. I don't know what that entails. Do you think I know who Asmongold is? Don't send me a picture of random people from the internet. I really, like, becoming an adult, the biggest struggle in my life is, oh god, I have to decide what I want to have for dinner for the rest of my life. And for what I want to have for lunch and what I want to have for breakfast. And then I have to make it or spend money on it. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think this sketch is looking sketching. I don't know if I want to draw on the stripes, because, yeah, sure, I'll just draw the stripes. I don't want to have to decide things for the rest of forever. That sounds miserable. And yet, here we are. And I have to go to the store and decide what I'm making for lunch this week. Too much control. See, I could never switch to Linux because I don't understand computers enough. I say as if I didn't learn to code for my job. I didn't learn to code that much. I learned baby coding. Coding for infants. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you say my new coding knowledge is? Person who knows my coding knowledge. You need to do for your home PC? You're gonna make wifey have to live with Linux too? Or does she use a different computer? 4! That's so sad! You're so mean. How much do you think the average person's coding knowledge is then? If mine is just a 4. Like, if you sat a friend... Okay, your scale sucks. Your scaling sucks. I think that's what I'm learning. You're at a 5, bro. I'm sorry, you can't... Oh, no. I'm not gonna follow that train of thought. Hey, that's pretty good to know how to install stuff. Okay, isn't that all coding is copying code online? I need to buy some coding books, I think, but like I only need a specific amount of coding knowledge, and most of it can be found and copied online. Okay, so we've got to... Oh, I still gotta do the, like, bindle up here, huh? Ooh, there's a random line here. For Python? I am not learning Python. Okay, so I am so stubborn. I refuse to ask AI anything. Like, people are like, I just asked ChatGPT. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not talking to that bitch. I'm not talking to ChatGPT. What am I gonna do with coding though? Like, realistically, what do I need Python for? I don't know. I think honestly I don't need that much coding knowledge, so I don't know if I need PDFs. Maybe though. I think this concept of making a game would be cool, but I don't know. That's the only thing I would use coding for. I think ChatGPT is good at solving issues if that issue is something that a lot of other people have had. But that's true of like any issue. Oh god. Go zoom in, zoom in. I'm a hater. I'm an AI hater though. I say like I'm not using AI music right now, but yeah. Yeah, I think so AI definitely is good for like learning for starting out, but I agree that it's like it's not great for like specific issues. So once you get to a certain level of knowledge, it's not going to be as helpful. These to be more squished together because they should be connected at the top. I don't know how AI works. I'm just a hater. I'm a natural born hater. Yeah, most AI still is like really heavily influenced by what other people have said online. Do I need to fix that? Right here needs to fix. Well, they don't have to like manually per se feed it data. Like some of them just are always meant to be scrubbing data from online. See, but that's automatically scrubbing data from X then. Ugh, Grok. I'm a hater. I just don't use Twitter, and I have never used Twitter, so I couldn't use Grok. I'm gonna have to clarify how this thing is supposed to look, because I don't fucking know how these things look. But that'll be sufficient for the moment. Oh, it has its own website? I thought... Don't they still own it, though? Okay, I'll look through the list of what you sent later and see if there's anything that catches my eye. I'm still weary of using a lot of things he owns. Like I said, I'm a hater. I've been a hater since day one. Excludes the AI programming books. That's okay. I'm not building an AI anytime soon. Well, actually, I was literally talking with my boss about using AI to sort through images for us. By X1? Is that like, did you misspell X? Or is that something separate from X? Balloons. Language? I don't think I've heard of that. Like, X1 is an AI company separate from X. Oh, you learn something every day. Why the fuck do they call themselves X1 then? They probably called themselves that before they worked with X. Or did they? Separate from his child called X? Oh, yeah, he really does like the letter X, I suppose. I can't believe they legally let a child have the name, like, XAE11 or whatever the fuck the kid's name is. Like, who? I guess land of the free and all that, but are we fucking joking? Like, poor kid. Oh, I'm missing a line here. Poor fucking child being named like XE-A11 fighter jet. No, that's not his name. I forgot I can use this thing. Whee! I mean, probably the kid will change their name just like their other sibling changed their name, and then now Elon doesn't talk to them anymore. I mean, true, like, people probably do want to be friends with Elon's kid because they want the riches. The riches and the spoils of knowing a child whose dad owns so much. I was gonna talk about something, but I don't think it's nice to talk about. Okay. Kid, yeah, they're like, what should we name this baby? And then someone dropped a calculator, and they're like, ah, shit, I fucked it up. And they're like, no, it's perfect. Or like they dropped their phone and it accidentally opened the calculator app and just put that. Okay, I'm gonna draw this exactly as I did in the sketch because I don't feel like doing anything else. Drawing soft material is not my strong suit. There should be lines here too. Then we've got a circle, a dot. Got another circle. Half circle and another half circle. It's literally like the most insane name I've ever seen. Like more insane than the guy whose name is like stronger than the Flash, Batman, Superman combined or whatever. Like there's a guy who that's his name, but he's an adult and he chose that to be his name. So like that's a personal issue on that guy's part. Okay, so I've got the basic line art done. So do I want to do the background or do I want to keep ignoring the background? Ignoring the background? Doing the background. No. Alright, what's the background supposed to look like then? Tell me. What do we think the background should be? So like a traditional Fool card, the background kind of looks like this, where he's on a cliff. Space. I mean, I could, I've got some little spacey themes, but more like sky themed. Your backith, we're just discussing how I don't want to draw the background. So like, this is what the real background looks like in like the Fool tarot card. That's the most popular version. And then there's like waves back here. They kind of look like fire. And then there is a sun in the corner. And this would be the most traditional form. Cyberspace? No, I'm moving away from the virus concept. I don't like it. No more virus concept. Too convoluted. You like the traditional one? I don't think it's bad. I just think it's a little plain. Like, I feel like there should be something else going on in the background. I think also I need to scoot the dog closer. Like, in the actual version, the dog is like overlapping his foot. So let's scoot the dog in. Make him get hit by a plane. Fighting Clip Studio. I feel it. Gotta fight the art program. Okay, so I think the dog realistically should be like hit there. Like there. And let's Nope, don't save that. Undo it. And then this dog, we're just gonna like... Can I just hit delete on that? No. I can't. Let's just erase it with a regular eraser. Okay, no more sketch for dog. Other pseudonyms? Exa Dark Sidriel. Yeah, I don't know how to justify that one. That is also a choice. Oh, that's always the worst when you're like, wait, I've been turning the whole thing and not the thing I wanted. Okay, now the dog is like closer. I'm ready for lunch. I'm always ready for lunch. I'm always thinking about food. I'm food motivated. Struggling in Ibis. You'll get there. Did I accidentally delete the whole fake background I did? F. You're gonna eat now? No, you have to wait 15 minutes and eat when I eat. Why do you get to eat when I don't eat? Ooh, cup of noodles with an egg? That sounds good. You don't get to- you have to suffer if I'm suffering. Ooh, a Snickers ice cream? That sounds good. I think I have ice cream from the store that I have been forgetting exists. Line art. I'm labeling folders right now. Or not folders, layers. Okay, so back to drawing the background. So if we were gonna do the traditional background, I liked that one I had drawn before, but it's gone forever now because I fucked up. So he's like 29 Celsius. Unfortunately, in America, I don't know what that means. Just kidding. 29 Celsius is like somewhere in the 80s or like almost to 90. Line under the feet. Nah, it's a little too late for the stained glass concept, I think. I think I'm just committed to the like realistic concept. 32°C, that's like higher than human body temperature. That's really hot. My room is nice and cool because Americans spend too much money on air conditioners. I don't think so. Because if the human body temperature is like only in the 80s, I thought. Let me ask Google human body temperature. I'm pretty sure it's only 32 for body temp. Temperature. Oh, I guess it is 37, huh? That's because I'm stupid and thinking it's like 32 CT's nuts. Shut up. No, I'm thinking it's way too low. In Fahrenheit as well. That's gross. Why are you watching people pee? I think it should be like more like there if we're going for the traditional concept. Okay, and then if I'm doing the traditional concept, we need the sun, which should be like way closer, honestly. The sun should be like that or something. And then I think I want to do a stylized sun, so I think maybe if I do this, I'll do the rays as the background. Like something like that. I think that'll look cute. And then of course we gotta have the border for the actual card name itself. We'll have the border. Bro using his buff pup emotes. Yeah, I've heard of that. Like, generally Europeans don't have AC, and it really sucks because their infrastructure isn't made for, like, the heat levels that they're getting. Gonna eat his femur bone? Well, good thing he can acquire a new femur. So he'll be fine. Okay, and then down here, it'll say Zefu. It's okay, just get a new femur. You'll be fine. Okay, I think more like... Go bonk. And it'll be... And then there's also a line on the original one for some reason down here. I don't have to draw that. And then it'll be... Oh. Try again. We'll have to write this out again better. Fool. And for some reason, there's a fucking period on the card. That's so aesthetic, just having a period. Ugh. I have to adjust where this goes. Actually, this is kind of centered okay-ish. Okay, and then there's a 0 at the top of the card, because it's it's card 0 in tarot. I think like that. Okay. Okay, I think I should also include the waves, because I think the waves look cool, but I think the waves in the card don't look very good. How do I want to do the waves? Maybe like something. No, I don't like that. That's not cute. We could do like real waves, like something like that. I don't know. These kind of look like broccolis. Actually, is that something? I think that's kind of something. I think that might be something. I think I have to work on how those look, but I think that kind of looks good like that. And then we'll have like a gradient down here. Or no, hold on. More like, so I think that's not bad for a background concept. I think, because then we're referencing the original tarot card and it doesn't look bad. I think maybe the card needs to be like slightly shorter, like push in on this side, but I don't really want to do that, so it's gonna look like this. Now, should I add back the rose imagery somewhere? Because I've always thought about like including the rose imagery, but I just can never commit to it. And comic card background would be cool. I think the background's gonna be kind of solid colored with minimal shading. So essentially, yeah, it's gonna be comic card background. Wait, actually, I think that looks good. I think we're on a good track here. I think it's looking good. I think, should I start coloring anything? I may even do lineless for the background. Lineless might look good. Honestly, I think this is a good like stopping point. There's still like, oops, 7 minutes until the time I was planning to go, but I think we're at a good stopping point. Can I zoom in on this at all so that you guys can see it like slightly better? Hold on. Should I work on this again next Sunday? I don't know, maybe I'll work on this again next Sunday. Make sure I save for the 18th time. Save. It's like when you're playing Pokemon and it's like, are you sure you saved? Yes. No, I'm not. Hit it 5 more times. So I gotta save like 18 times. Alright, yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. I think we've got a good concept. I think he looks okay. And I think, like, the face I'm still not super, like, committed to, but it's about the image as a whole, you know? It's an intro image, so it's about the whole illustration, not just the face. Alright, so I think we're good. I think my hand has kind of wrinkled from being in the glove and my sweat, like, building up on my hand. He looks like a sus space clown. Alright, whatever you say, we can be sus space clown. Unfortunately, though, I think there already is space clowns. Like, I follow someone whose concept is a space clown, but they're like a fighter pilot in space. You know, like they're driving the spaceship in space. All right, but we're looking good. I think it's time to clean up, and for once, I remembered the concept of raiding. So let's see if my friend is streaming so I can raid. Yes, okay. So let's, I will say bye, and then we will raid to Solace. Apparently he's playing Roblox. So I hope you guys want to see someone play Roblox. Okay, bye. Maybe stick around and check out Solus. How do I do this? You guys gonna see me fuck this up. Raid channel. Raid. Yeah, he's playing his... I don't know. How do I spell his name? Hold on. I'm trying my best. I think this is it. Okay, guys, let's... Oh, is he have 2 S's? I almost fucked it up. Okay. Yes, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, bye everyone. Have a good lunch. Have a good day. Bye.